What up, y'all? My homie Scotty Vaughn, representing Tennessee, asked me to give out the best advice I've been given about comic book collecting. And I wanted to cheat and give really two pieces of advice. The first advice is from JP's Budget Collecting, who does a 6-month look back on the top 10 books that we see every week that we cover and get hype about. It does a look back on those books that were on the list 6 months ago, and it evaluates the price that they were at when they were on the list and the price that they're at now. And if you look at that 6 months later, you will see 85 to 95% of the time, the book is worth less money 6 months later than it was when it was on the list. So the best piece of advice is to pay attention to JP's Budget Collecting look back and shop not on the Hot 10 list, but on the 6 months look back list at the Hot 10s. It's always the better way to go. If you still want that book in 6 months, then it's worth it to go get it because it'll be much less. The other piece of advice I would give is I followed a guy on Twitter who lived both in Japan and America, and he would often comment on the differences between the two cultures. And one thing he said that stuck out to me was that when the Japanese get on social media, they talk about the things that they love. And when Americans get on social media, they talk about the things that they hate. And my advice would be, when it comes to comic book collecting, this is a hobby. This is supposed to be fun. So focus on what you love and have apathy for the things that you hate, right? Have fun. We're all grown-ups collecting comics, so let's never forget that, and let's just remember to have fun. All right, shout out to my homie Scotty Vaughn on his year on YouTube. Really excited to see him still going and still trying to come up with new, interesting content for us to all consume. So definitely check him out, and peace, comic book fan.